Getting on a sleep dart on that poking diva, the scouting diva, if you will. And now it's just a matter of which team can get the picks first. A big jump in comes from the tanks of Florida.
And unfortunately for them, they don't get the healing. Manitin instantly deleted. I mean, soon finds a headshot on Baby Diva, but more importantly, there's the D-Mech happening there on Manitin so quickly. That is going to put Florida in a bit of a tight spot here. Saebyeolbe is stepping up with the help of his Tracer, rather. He does find one, but then Bunny eliminates the back line. It's the perfect counter coming in from Valiant.
Bunny has carried this team in a lot of situations lately. Of course, Numbani comes to mind where he just absolutely clutched it out for this team, and what a boon he has been to the DPS line of the Los Angeles Valiants. And while you're looking one way, trying to deal with Soon, Bunny's in your back line, killing all your dudes. That's an easy point A for Valiant.
Quick take, nearly 7 minutes in the bank. Play for Manitin. He is usually Johnny on the spot there. Bunny, however, will be able to find the one. Manitin now going for the self-destruct. Let's see if he can get the remake, though. There's nobody really to challenge him. He will find a safe corner to get it going in, and Zupe there with the trance as well, just to ensure that his teammates do not go up and smoke. Zebasai, however, it's a bit late for him. He's dead, but Zupe finds the headshot on Bunny. That's going to slow things down further here for Valiant, although it looks like they kind of want to keep pushing on this. Fate has gone for the Primal. We have a couple of kills coming in here for the home team.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be enough considering all the kills still coming out for the defense. A nice spawn camp by Fate is going to put Zebo right back in spawn, and that never feels good to spend more of your game in spawn than you are out of it.
It's looking like they're feeling the heat here. Valiant deciding to throw in. Finally, Kariv with that Transcendence there to ferry his team onto the point. Both tanks still healthy here for the Valiant. And we've got Custo with the wings out as well. The chain heals could make the difference. Or a massive self-destruct from space. Zupe and Tvik followed by Zebasai. Everybody on Florida Mayhem dead. And it's just going to be the last there. Saebyeolbe trying to delay just a little while longer, but it's not going to be enough. Focus fire straight up onto Custa. No time wasted there. Zebasai finds the kill on Kariv as well. They got split up. Custa wasn't able to keep his co-healer alive there in that push. So Florida Mayhem with a very clean offense so far. Space D-Mech as well, and they're just dropping like flies right now. The Valiant. Yeah, Custa just trying to float off the edge. He doesn't want to have anything to do with this.
Yeah, so a little surprise from Florida. Not running the Widow, they do go into full dive. They run this against Shanghai as well. They ran this on the defense against Shanghai, but it's hard to tell if they're just trying stuff out because it's Shanghai, in all honesty, or it's something they want to run. And I think it caught the Valiant completely by surprise. The speed with which everything arrived.
Float your way to victory. Let's go. Oh, wow, never mind. Just deleted. Gone. Fate finds him, but that caught face to his life. Still, Fate with the quicker respawn can just run back in here, whereas Saebyeolbe, he's got to do it the long way around soon, deciding to throw down with Attack Visor as well, really trying to confirm the end of this push here for Florida Mayhem, who have 2 minutes left on the clock to get the job done. They have yet to pick up a tick on point B.
They have to back out again. Awesome Guy got abandoned by his support, who went down to resurrect the McCree, but Awesome Guy had just jumped in. Came just a little bit too late. Now is the time you have to wonder, are we going or are we backing up? And the choice is made for them as that Valiant come in and will send them right back to spawn. Last push for the Florida Mayhem. They did get one tick though, so not as much to do. They also got
ability to hold on this point. We've got Zebasai flying high. There it is. Tick killed himself, but he takes Kariv with him, so that could be solid. Costa, however, with the wings, going to be going back to hunt. Not going to be able to make it in time, and we will have it running out as Los Angeles Valiant will hold in the end.
That was a map that Florida really, everyone off. Good job by Florida to give up some ground though. Saebyeolbe very low, retreats to his healing and is back. Meanwhile, a tick has been taken.
Tick has been taken. We lose Agilities in the mix. Space decided, hey, to go deep, all the way into the back line. Zebasai hanging on by a thread. He has the health pack. Lucky dog, that saves him in the end. Space was so close to removing the Mercy from play.
It was actually really great peel from Saebyeolbe. Not only did he get back to put some pressure on, but he got back and blocked a lot of those shots. And he will come back in with the tactical visor. Gonna try to get this Tracer out of the mix as well. And meanwhile, they're cleaning up the remainder of the point. It is only Space. As long as they keep some presence on here, this defense should hold. Awesome Guy pops a Primal for good measure. Or bad measure, depending on how you feel, but it seemed like a panic.
Not really gonna let him poke too far forward. Zebasai thinking about it, but he's not gonna make it in time. Manitin, no, this could be a big one. They're gonna make it out of the nick of time, right around the corner, but that could have been a monster self-destruct.
The Fate, and then Zebo gets in here with his Transcendent. No one dies to the counter self-destruct. They're still touching the point. Have to make sure they don't get bullied off it, but it's Awesome Guy going in. He will die immediately. Both tanks now dead, and that is it for point A defense. The Valiant will crack it.
Stop the payload.
He's staying on Genji.
Yeah, he's gonna keep in here. He wants, oh, nice stick. He's gonna be on Zupe. No trance there to cancel it out, unfortunately for him. So he is out of this fight for now, at least. And that puts Seagull in a bit of a tight spot. Never mind, he's dead. He doesn't have to worry about anything anymore. And Saebyeolbe pinned against the wall. Fate, he'll take that any day of the week. Second point picked up now for the Los Angeles Valiant. Fives it though, gets topped up immediately thanks to Saebyeolbe's biofield, and well, in the meantime, this payload not making progress because guess what? Tvik is back here being a nuisance.
Oh, stuck, and Agilities will jump off and away from his supports. Meanwhile, on the back line, Bunny takes down 2 with a pulse bomb. They will continue to push this, even with kills here from Korea. The moment he gets it, it's out.
Yeah, not wasting any time at all. He's going to be keeping everybody alive while doing the damage. Manatin with the self-destruct out in the open. Not going to be an issue. And Custa this entire time has kept his eye on the prize. He stayed on that payload. They are constantly making progress here, and they are going to... No! Tvik, last second contest, but he's dead now, and Seagull is soon to follow. It is going to be Los Angeles Valiant picking up all 3 points here on Dumbani to start off. Has to be careful that he doesn't overextend. Again, Kareev finds the kill on Awesome Guy. Discord Orb, it's a wonderful thing.
Oh, now they're going to have to back up to Vic. Was thinking about this giant flank. They're still re-engaging though. Saya cannot live through even though he's got a tactical visor up.
Oh, nice play there from Tvik though. Finds the kill, does it. Kareev is out, but out here. But now we've got attack visor, hoping to pick him off. Nope, Agility's gonna be the first target. He's dead, and Tvik finding all the kills right now. 2 big ones there.
Super patient on that as well. Waited for the wings to wear off. It was 2 tanks and a Mercy. They were getting so much healing. Tvik waits.
Bit of an edge here. Florida trying to take the fight as early as possible here, but Bunny will keep an eye on the payload, and they will not be making much more progress. Unfortunately, the plan backfires for Florida. It's not like it's Lucio, you know, really see if they can hold, though, as Bunny has to back up. Agilities finds the kill on Saebyeolbe. That's no tack visor for this fight. Agilities has just beheaded them left and right. Throws the blade in there, gets the job done. Manatin's certainly not going to be long for this world.
They're cleaned up there. It's a really nice play to get all the value, and because they only had to use the blade to win this fight, they're going to have most of their other ultimates online. This is the position you want to be in, and that's why you pop it right now, and it's going on during Custa's Valkyrie, so Custa has to be very careful.
Will you lose Fate? Are we going to have it? Yes, Custa's got the Valk, so Custa will be able to get in here. Now it's a question of whether or not he'll be able to get the res off. That would be a big deal if he could on Fate, but Fate is out in the open, and unfortunately it's just not going to happen. Contest, 0.26 meters. Are they going to be able to actually pick this up? 30 seconds on the clock.
Even if they don't, it doesn't matter. They just forced out a res, they forced out another trank, they forced out self-destruct by having 3 men on the cart, and this fight's not over.
This is still going. Agilities yet again. The man doing the damage, bringing the hurt. 3 kills for him, ends it for Florida Mayhem. And well, now it's looking a little grim here.
That's a fight that they, by all rights, probably should have won. They will be able to touch very likely as Awesome Guys here. They will have one more shot at this. Primal Rage now gone. Could have waited another second, but it does not matter. The Valiant will hold right there.
And Los Angeles Valiant will pick up.
The Valiant are not running the triple tank, but they are just playing the point. They were playing the point until Tvik takes down Kareev. That is a huge opening kill to take down a Moira. And so much burst healing now out of this fight.
Wow, Fate just decides to throw himself in there bodily. And while Tvik right now, he's just doing work on the point.
Took down both supports right there. That's all you can ask for your Tracer. Kills both supports. Everything else is everyone else's problem. Agility is the only one left. He's going to try to get well inside the Coalescence. Kareev is trying to melt these people down. He's got Manatin out of mech. So good against tanks. Do that extra bit of damage. And meanwhile, Awesome Guy has to leave as well. Sabo down. Saya down. Zupe down. Agilities grabs himself a turkey.
All the kills and no sharing. He is going to be in one of those post-Thanksgiving comas.
Short death thus far.
Yeah, he has been stepping up. He's got that deep beautiful again. And that was not a headshot, so, but it was a boosted shot from Saya. Gets the job done. Another 3 kills here, and things are falling apart for the Valiant. 99% for Florida Mayhem. They've just got to win this fight, and they'll have that advantage of 1 point here on this map.
I think the early kill on a Bunny really put them out of sorts there too, because you do not want to be dying with ultimates up. Agilities did not pop the blade.
With the volley, nearly finds the pick on Agilities. That was cutting it pretty close, but the follow-up now is going to be brutal. Agilities finds one. He's pinned him in the corner as well.
Yeah, I love watching a Pharah when there's no other Pharah on the other team, because they have these set rollouts, and they know exactly what angles they want to take against the other team to shut off where they want to be. And without another Pharah, they don't have to worry about any other thing except what angles they want to take towards the ground. 7% and counting up as Valiant has grabbed control of this point. Everyone from the Mayhem evicted here.
Can they find a kill? It's Awesome Guy hanging on, half HP, and those are the kills, but not the ones that the Valiant were looking for. Florida Mayhem right now stepping up to the plate.
I mean, you saw that happen right after they were able to take down Zebosai. Knowing that Zebosai's out of the mix means that they can try to continue this fight. The barrage comes down as well, gets a couple of more, and this is all completely worth it. Even if they get pushed off the point, now they're in a one fight away position to continue going forward. It does seem like eventually Florida will clean this up, but now they have to hold for the remainder of the map. He's got them in a room, but he sees the bubble, so he's going to go to the other door where he expects them to be. Beautiful setup agilities.
Oh, brutal, brutal. They didn't stand a chance. That was Zupe put to sleep. And well, it is going to be now agilities just making life difficult here. Awesome Guy getting chunked immediately. Decides to go primal though. He is going to launch himself bodily onto the point. Trying to buy time here, allowing for his teammates to get back into this. Tavik will be here to contest along with Zebosai, Zupe, Zaya player. Everybody here now for Florida Mayhem, although Maniton has been sent back to spawn.
That primal range did exactly what it was supposed to. It bought them enough time, but Awesome Guy, even though he's on the brink of getting out, gets clipped by a rocket. 2 now down for Florida. They're gonna need a hero play. Zebo takes out his counterpart into the hole, but not going to be enough.
On agilities, that's one way to do it here. A volley as well. Somebody call JjoNak, get him to sub in here real quick. He'll deal with agilities. Lickety split, but that's not gonna be happening here.
Well, I mean,
obviously.
It does seem like they're almost just ignoring him, but they're not necessarily doing so because, I mean, wow. I don't know what to say about that one.
That was sick.
That's a good read to notice that the D.Va is so low. You can start your barrage on the D.Va and then get her out of mech. That means the Matrix is gone. All that damage
gets thrown into the mix by Saya player. Still, the fight continues on this point. Fate only just now going down to Saya. And Space getting D-Mech. There's still a chance here for Florida.
Yeah, they will take it back because they lost both of their tanks early on to the Valiant. Florida is going to reset, bring everyone that they need to back to life, and they're both dead.
Let's see, Tvik right now, putting Bunny on the back foot. Pulse gets thrown in, doesn't find anything with it. 83% now for Florida Mayhem. It's going to be on them to come up with something big, and Agilities with the monster barrage yet again will be the difference maker. You've got Kusta with the wings out as well, keeping Kariv alive, and they haven't lost anybody yet, Valiants, whereas Florida Mayhem, they're running back from spawn.
Kariv stayed alive too, because after Agilities killed 2, the Mercy was free to go help out, kept him alive. Agilities back in this mix. Gonna need a giant play. Deadeye comes out. Will it find anything?
They're crouched in the corner. Tvik trying to take advantage of this, and he does do some work. Agilities is gone as well. Have they done it? Florida Mayhem, they might have just held on here as Space will get D-Mech'd. Bunny's still in this fight as well, but you've lost Kusta. You no longer have a healer. Florida Mayhem, they might have pulled it off.
It's the Tvik of old show. He has gone absolutely ham on this Tracer so far. He used to go by the name of Pluppy, and I think we're seeing old visions of Pluppy again as Florida stays in.
Keeping the series alive to hide behind. But Karivi's feeling the heat right now. And Maniton, once again, going fishing. He's going to put the pressure on soon, not let him get comfortable.
Well, the moment that Tvik goes down, though, they just put him right back on the cart. You don't want to sit on the cart when the Junkrat's alive because it's just easy pickings for a static target right there. Agility is on the Junkrat as well. It's why he stayed on this map, because he is the projectile player for this team. Kariv will finally die. I don't know if it's enough here. Everyone else alive.
Yeah, that was beautiful work there from Agilities with the flank. Just coming right around the corner, finding those big kills, get the res off there. That for him, Tvik wasn't there. And so it will be the self-destruct chucked out in the open. The Hulk's there to help it along, but Awesome Guy gonna be surviving that, as well as Maniton.
Agilities took out Tvik. That is a lot of their damage down. Zube's gonna pop Valkyrie as well, but they've lost 2. Have to choose which one to resurrect, and now with Maniton falling, this fight is over, and now they don't have Valkyrie either. This triple DPS has come through. Kariv, of course, always going to be a support you want to watch on DPS because, hey, former DPS player. Valiant.
Jumping for joy with how this defense is performing so far, because there's only minute 15 left on this clock, and there we go. Space with a big double self-destruct. Tvik immediately brought back to life, so it's Saya player who will have to take the run back into this fight, but they traded 1 for 1, and so that balances things out. Florida Mayhem, they still hold.
Getting some.
Saya's getting stuck, he's getting stuck, he's getting stuck, but there's the bubble that saves him. Kariv decides to get the trance going here just to guarantee some presence on the point, but Agility's timing could be perfect for this tire to come right through. No trance to hide in here for the Zen, and he goes right in on top of Saya player.
Both supports down for the Valiant right now. Kariv and Custom both fell very early in this fight. It's going to be very difficult to continue pushing. They will buy a little more time with the self-destruct, but this one is just about over. Unless Space can hit something enormous here. Self-destruct. Space will get cleaned up in pilot mode, and that is where the push will end.
So the Valiant was looking back to life. Given where he died, Fate dropping dangerously low, but then Kareem decides to go whole hog on these kids, and well, he's going to be launching them bodily, left, right. It is going to be...
I mean, they got Tavik, but Saya is still alive. They're going to bring Tavik back to life in this situation. Kareev is going for a little something with his tank, but they're both getting yoinked. So much damage coming through. Tank mode out.
Looking for targets, though. These Orisa shields are so pesky. And then the D-Matrix as well, denying a lot of it. It is going to be the trade 1-for-1. Bongos get eliminated, but the kills, this is just chaos right now as both teams are trading back and forth, but this will favor Florida Mayhem. As you can see, the guys who died already respawned, already running back. And Awesome Guy hasn't even left the payload. They're making progress.
Yeah, he's making progress. He is all alone, but there's a lot of fire behind him. So even if they're focusing Awesome Guy, there's just too much happening. Soon is going to wait for the sweet release of death. They will oblige him. Soon goes back to spawn. Now the question is, has anyone in a decent position here? And Saya just continues to run wild on this map. Again, look at this angle, look how far he is. You're not expecting this.
That is so sick. Just hitting Valiant. They're not willing to commit. There we go, finally, Soon stepping it up. Finds the headshot on Tavik. That's gonna end that party. The boost, the bongo, the supercharger was down for a long time though, and that allowed for some quick kills coming here from Florida Mayhem, quickly overwhelming the defense.
Bring it up, and Tavik is back to life. Florida is making quick work of this map. 4 minutes remain for them to push. Gun you down before you even get there. Finally, Agilities gets on Tavik. Can they get enough pressure that he doesn't get resurrected? He's been brought back to life several times. Meanwhile, Saya continues to dominate any comers. He's gotten Soon off the Widow, and it doesn't matter.
Still kills him. I mean, what did Soon do to deserve this? Oh, that was a krill hook. Manitin, though, it's not going to help him as the reflect is up for Agilities. He survives, and Los Angeles Valiant finally winning a fight.
And they have finally stabilized here. Now it's Resurrection. They're going to try the res anyway. They do. They get it off.
They get it off. That's big. And now it's on Tavik. He sees his opening. He's going to go in here straight for the throat, trying to find the kills. But in the meantime, Agilities is making a hash of his team. Sabasai, Zupe, Saya, all dead. Agilities, he finds the Monster Dragon Blade. And that might be the end here for Florida Mayhem. It is 2-1. Los Angeles Valiant, they're winning this fight hands down. No hope here for Florida, and it ends 3-1, the final score for the Valiant.
That's not a knife. This is a knife, and he takes him down. Agilities proves himself the better.
Check out our website at actionesports.com to stay up to date on the latest matches, highlights, and more. From scores, match history, and specific game info, we've got you covered for all things Overwatch esports. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our channel for more action-packed content. Also, like and share this video, and click the subscribe button to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching.